Good morning. I want to thank you all for coming out today. I'm going to spend just a few minutes with you and share the path of service that I selected, specifically what being a Naval Academy graduate and SEAL officer means to me. But first, I'd like to thank Senator Isaacson for hosting today's event, as well as the men, women, and Air Wing Commander, Dobbins Air Force Base for providing this hangar as a venue. And also Nancy Brooks, thank you. This is the finest Academy Day in the nation, and its purpose is so that you leave here with a greater knowledge base from which to make a decision that could potentially impact the rest of your life. By introduction, I was born in Atlanta, raised in Roswell, and graduated from North Springs High School. It's always great to be back in Georgia, and especially here at this event. However, I'm probably the least qualified Service Academy graduate nominated by Senator Isaacson to speak to you about these fine institutions. Let me explain. I led my Naval Academy class in demerits. Conversely, I did not lead my Naval Academy class in academics. Barely graduating with a 2.16 GPA, I spent 6 of my 8 semesters in Annapolis on academic probation. I bonded more alongside my classmates while on restriction than I did in any classroom. By all measured standards, I was a bad midshipman. And I tell you this to illustrate a point. There is absolutely no single one right way to go about serving our country in a military capacity. And what worked for me probably will not work for most. Furthermore, I don't recommend it. Academic probation is not fun. If you don't believe me, ask Senator McCain. The common denominator here today is that regardless of service academy or military community you select, should you choose that path, be it Army Infantry, Aviation, in the Navy or Air Force, Marine, Ground, or Special Operations, we all seek the same thing: the opportunity to compete and excel in the most extreme conditions. And to would-be Academy graduates, the chance to lead a team to victory, even if that means laying down your life in the process. If your primary desire to attend a service academy stems from gaining a free Ivy League equivalent education or getting a guaranteed job during this struggling economy, you should pursue something else. Nobody can predict what Afghanistan will look like in 5 years. However, what is known is that conflict is a constant in the international arena, and the reality of conflict results in loss of limb and life. What you need to know before you enter this profession is that commissioned officers are managers of violence. Whether it's through building a schoolhouse in Helmand Province, Afghanistan, as an engineer, or kicking down a door in the middle of the night as an Army Ranger, the decisions you make both take lives and save lives. As SEALs, we endure months, even years of grueling physical and mental training just for the chance to survive the ultimate pass-fail environment. I chose to attend the Naval Academy because when I was in your shoes not too many years ago, I knew that I wanted to be a Navy SEAL. Upon graduation, I spent the next 2 years of my career in the surface fleet until my request to laterally transfer into Naval Special Warfare was approved. What I realized during SEAL training affirmed many leadership lessons I was first exposed to as a midshipman. And the bottom line is that the mental component of being a SEAL is just as important as the physical aspect. We don't want a tough guy with no intellect. Conversely, an intellect with no toughness. The perfect SEAL is a warrior, a diplomat, and a problem solver. But, most importantly, he knows when to be which. And this equation applies to everybody in uniform. SEAL training is designed to create maximum stress. And the Naval Academy prepared me well for what laid ahead. Our training draws a clear-cut line in the sands of Coronado, California, separating those who can operate under duress from those who cannot. It's important while executing a mission for a SEAL to go into what I call flow space. Flow space is a type of hyper-awareness where the world around you seems to slow down. To put this into perspective, professional baseball players know if they are going to take a swing before the ball leaves the fingers of the pitcher. Instinct is the ability to decide correctly before you can explain how or why you did it. And the Naval Academy prepared me with a solid foundation from which to make decisions under pressure, and therefore eliminate the paralysis associated with analysis. As a military officer, you will make decisions with limited information, and a good decision made right now is better than the perfect decision made after the firefight. In closing, I will leave you with 3 things to think about as you embark upon the next chapter of your life. First, why do you want to attend the service academy? If the pressure stems from outside sources, your friends or family, or the prestige associated with these institutions, let me save you the effort. Pursue something else. If not, and number 2, plan for contingencies. Should a service academy not work out for you, it is no big deal. And some of the best people I have worked alongside are not academy graduates. And lastly, we are gathered here today because of the strong men and women who are downrange right now, just like they were last night and will be again tomorrow night. Remember them. Thank you.